Razzmanazz and Hair of the Dog, and you gotta like that stuff. Anyway, you know what? I think classic rock is almost a new genre, judging by the amount of greatest hits albums coming out in the past few years. Greatest hits albums by, in the past year, Boston, Rush, Alice Cooper, David Wilcox. One of my favorites, Paul Rogers, recently put out a greatest hits record. If you're a classic rock fan, you'll know that Paul Rogers started off with Free, then he went to Bad Company, and then he did The Firm. He has a big legacy in rock and roll. And his latest thing is a Paul Rogers solo project coupled with a live greatest hit CD in there. So more value for your buck here. Here's a little bit of classic Paul Rogers with Free right now on Classic Rock Day, yeah? Yeah, all right.
And you're watching Classic Rock Day on, what did you say?
On Much Music.
There you go.
There you go.
We
and
got
it's
it.
a good channel, so keep it on. If you switch it off, we'll come to your house.
Hey, guys! Thank you, Minnedosa.
Hello.
That was wonderful.
It was splendid.
It's a lovely way to finish our tour. You know, it's the last gig, and yeah, we'll be back. Oh, yeah. That was great, thanks. We love you, Canada.
Backstage. Look, this is a stage. This is the you can't get more backstage than this. This is great. So I'd walked out just after the performance, or during the performance.
You always know when you're backstage because there's no toilets backstage. There's never any restroom.
You got a tree. What's wrong with that? You got some trees. They were saying, how old are you? We won't say how old you are.
I'm 50.
Just over half a century. The voice is still there. That's what everyone's saying. Everyone had a great time. Way to go.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't tell lies.
And I train them, you know, I train them every day.
I train every morning, you know.
So this is the last date of a tour for you then?
Yeah. We'll go home, we'll have some time off. We'll do some promo stuff for a new album that we just finished before it came out.
I heard September, then I heard November, now I'm hearing...
Yeah, it's New Year, it looks like. We're coming back in October. I don't think the album's out till probably the New Year now.
You know, these records don't maybe why we can't do it in that time.
You know, I always think it's funny. It takes us like 2 months to make an album. It takes them 7 months to get it out.
I don't know.
I mean,
7 months is good.
and they tell me I'm a talentless bum. I mean, come on, who's right here? You know.
Is it next year or this year marks the 30th anniversary for Nazareth?
That will be next year.
Next year? Do you plan on marking it? 30 years is a big deal. Do you plan on marking that in a... Do you plan on marking that in any kind of way?
If we're alive, we're going to have a good time.
If we're still alive, we're going to help. What we're going to do in the year 2000 is we're going to have a sound check. We haven't had one since 1973. So
we tried it. We tried it. It was horrible.
It's rubbish.
You don't need one.
No, we don't need it.
It was terrible. The sound check didn't work. So.
Being part of the audience and loving Nazareth growing up, I have a lot of stories for Nazareth songs. I'm sure you've heard a whole bunch of them.
Oh, yeah.
There's memories for me. Bring back memories for you doing your own stuff at all?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's like a lot of the songs are... What I hate about some songs, though, is you get on a plane with some guy, you know, you get stuck on a plane, the guy will go, are you down here from Nazareth? And you go, yep. And he goes, I fell in love with my wife. She love her. And I go, that's great, man. No, it ain't. I left the bitch. It took me for nothing. It's like, wow. And you get the blame. It's like, nothing to do with me.
We are paying so much alimony you wouldn't believe. Right, you know.
That's your fault.
That's my fault.
That's your fault.
And I don't care, okay?
Now, do you like the idea of a festival like this?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's great. See, I think music tends to go in circles because we've been in it a long time. And certain things get, you know, famous for a few years and then change and change. But if you go to to most clubs in Canada, the States, or Germany, or Britain, there's always a rock club, right? It may not be getting played on the radio, it may not be getting played on TV and stuff.
I hear those mosquitoes, man.
But there's always a club where kids that like it will go. So that's what keeps it alive.
And up down the heaven, down at the town. It's like the silver world, light shine. Black and bringing me down. Come on, light a candle in this heart of mine. Starbright, starbright, you got the love that I found. Time is crazy, right around, but you and I have got all this like the days.
The Joni Mitchell cover. It's such a soft, sweet song. Nazareth gets their hands on it. Big rock and roll. You were like ripped at. You just you treat it like Nazareth. Do you hear your version of it even before you go into the studio?
Oh yeah, we like to find out. We think we can do a good job on it, right?
But we can fuck up most songs if we really try.
We actually met Joni. The day it came out, we were in the States starting a tour.
When it was released,
And she was doing Corton Spark at the time in A&M Studios.
we've met a few times.
But that was the first time we'd met her, you know. It was
She's
like,
a wonderful lass.
she's a great girl. And it was like, oh, you guys, you did it with a rock band? How cute. And we let her hear it, and we were sitting there going, oh, maybe she's going to kill us or something. And she went, with a rock band? That's so cool. And then a year later, when she was doing the tour for Corton Spark, when she played in London, she went, and now I'm going to do a Nazareth song. It's called That's Fine Tonight. Which I thought was kind of nice.
You made it more popular than she ever did.
Well, I'll tell you, she made a lot of money out of that. In fact, Johnny, can you send us some money to the back? Because we're really struggling right now, you know.
That's funny stuff. Guys, I gotta say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I had a great time.
Thank you, Bill. So did we.
We did great.
I really did. I gotta say,
See you next year.
Same time, same channel.
We'll talk about the new record.